From nowhere, from nowhere, from nowhere, from nowhere, from nowhere.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Troy Hill Talks. Today we're talking about the most gloriously absurd action movie Detroit ever coughed up from a fog of gunsmoke and 80s sweat. Action Jackson. It's got explosions, it's got fire, it got Carl Weathers literally driving a sports car up a flight of stairs like it's GTA on cheat mode. And guess what? Biff from Back to the Future plays a cop. Yeah, Thomas F. Wilson rocking the badge and everything. You know the movie's insane when Biff's the voice of law and order. Now listen, if you ever flex in a mirror while holding a super soaker and imagine saving the day with a witty catchphrase, this movie is your spirit animal. But here's the catch, it's all so loud, so random, and so aggressively 80s, it might just peel your eyebrows off if you're not ready. Jericho Action Jackson used to be a lieutenant, until he caught a demotion for putting hands, feet, elbows, and probably a shoehorn on a sexual predator. The thing is, that predator was the son of Detroit's most powerful industrialist / cartoon villain, played by Craig T. Nelson, the perm that says, "I do evil at brunch." Now Jackson's just trying to mind his own business, walk like a tank and crack jokes. But wouldn't you know it, he gets framed for murdering Delaplane's wife, Sharon Stone, in one of her blink and she's dead roles. Now enter Sydney, a drugged out lounge singer played by Vanity who somehow stumbles into this chaos and decides Jackson is her new emotional support gladiator. So now it's Jackson versus Delaplane, with bullets flying, songs playing, and Jackson evading capture from Detroit PD. And you already know this movie isn't gonna end with handshakes and therapy sessions. Nah, we're talking about jump kicks and explosions, damn it. Carl Weathers is Action Jackson, man. The charisma, off the charts. He's a human action figure. Jumpsuit tight, muscles tighter, and that voice, smooth enough to sell you life insurance during a hostage rescue. He delivers every line like he's both solving a crime and winning a roast battle. Vanity is Sydney, a beautiful mess. She's twitchy and dramatic, but somehow still charming. She sings like she's auditioning for a Prince movie, and she acts like she hasn't slept since Tuesday. And somehow she and Jackson have this chemistry that totally works. Craig T. Nelson as Delaplane. Let me tell you something, this man is evil with a capital E. He's doing karate in dress shoes. He's plotting murders while sipping champagne. All the dynamics are classic 80s. Tough cop, check. Damsel in distress, check. Evil rich guy with a henchman army, check, check. And there's still Biff from Back to the Future. One of the things I loved about this movie is the action sequences. It's like every 12-year-old boy's dream choreographed by someone who's never heard of OSHA. Explosions, punches, slow motion dives, and did I mention Action Jackson literally driving a sports car up a staircase to someone's damn bedroom. Also the one-liners. How do you like your ribs? Sir, he asked that after lighting a dude on fire. On damn fire. That's not dialogue, it's poetry. Carl Weathers being Carl Weathers, this man made every scene look like a GQ cover shoot during a war. I still miss him. Legends never die. Sweet nostalgia. Everything's overdone. The music, the drama, the bad guys who shout instead of shoot. It's a beautiful time capsule of too much, and I love every smoky frame. Now, some of the things I didn't like in this movie, the background music is wild. The score doesn't match the scene half the time, it seems like to me anyways. There's a dramatic death, but the music feels like someone pressed play on the wrong mixtape. Or you're in a shootout, and the tune playing feels like a slow dance at a prom. Another thing I didn't like about the movie is that it ended so damn quick. The villain gets his, Jackson gets his rank back, Vanity quits heroin cold turkey like in 30 minutes flat. All of a sudden, the credits roll faster than your grandma at bingo night. It's like the movie was late for the date and wrapped it up in a panic. I'm gonna give this movie 2.5 flashy ribs out of 5. It's dumb, it's loud, it got Biff in it, and Carl Weathers is committing felony level charisma. It doesn't want to be deep. It wants to be dope, and it mostly is. Now listen, Action Jackson definitely wasn't for Oscar voters. It's for the fans, the ones who grew up on VHS tapes, who love their heroes sweaty and their villains doing kung fu and tuxedos. You want logic, man, go watch Law and Order. You want entertainment, this is your rib-flavored jam. So let me ask you, what's your favorite so bad it's good action movie from the 80s? Drop it in the comments and let's build a shrine of glorious nonsense together. Smash that like button like Action Jackson throwing somebody through a wall. Subscribe if you love movie breakdowns with extra seasoning. Share if you know someone who drive their car up a flight of stairs just for fun. This is Troy Hill and you've been watching Troy Hill Talks. Catch you next time, fam, and remember, always check how they like their ribs. Take care.